brilliant.
Hello. Well, we're finally back at it. It's been 4 or 5 weeks since our last trip. We are heading to Asheboro, North Carolina, to the Yogi Jellystone Park. It's a pretty new park. They actually just opened the pool not too long ago. I think it's closed right now, but I think the end of last year is when they finally got it open. I don't know if you could see that yellow haze up ahead. That is pollen. It is just, it looks almost cloudy up ahead from all the pollen. And all these pine trees you see on the left and right. When you get close, sometimes when the wind blows, you can see the pollen come right out from them. Just a big cloud of yellow smoke coming out. All right, well, we'll pick back up when we get there.
All right, we made it. We're here. All set up. It's all gravel here, which isn't too bad. But we weren't real level, so I'll show you what I had to do. It was windy all day today, and it's still a little windy right now. We've been here already for about 4 or 5 hours, which is kind of nice getting here on a Friday. And getting here nice. We got here about noon, so basically we'll get to enjoy 2 full days. It is supposed to rain some. We'll see how that goes. But let me show you how unlevel we are here. Like I've said so many times before, I'm a little cheap. So if I can get away with using some old leftover 2x6s, that's what I'll do. But I got 2 2x6s and then I got a little like 1x6. It's all just leftover wood I had laying around. But that was enough to balance us out. Got some cabins beside us here. It's pretty dead. I would say it's not even half full. Small park. Brand new. I think it's only been open a little over a year. So they're still doing a lot of construction. I'll take you over and show you the pool later and the lake. There's our campsite back there. We're walking over to the jump pad. Let the kids play some. You can see all the construction still going on. This is a circle to get to some of the campsites here. And they're putting in a wall or something there. You gotta do your own trash. There's the dumpster. Got a bathhouse over there. The pool that just opened up late last year. And doing some construction there. And like I said, they're putting, just looks like just a wall here. They'll probably plant some trees and flowers and things. And then you got one loop here of campers with pull through sites in the middle and back in sites around the edges. You can see down over the hill there are some tent sites that have hookups. And then this way is where you're going to enter from. And of course it's the front of the park where the playground and stuff is, and ranger station. And then there's one other area this up ahead here. We'll take a look at that. There's also a couple paths you can ride your bikes on or walk on. We're surrounded by woods. Here's the jump pad, kind of towards the beginning of the park. All right, here we are at the front of the park. Got your main road out here. You're gonna turn in. You can see There's no pavement at all. It's all that crushed rock, which isn't too bad through here because it's gotten packed down. It's almost like concrete or asphalt. It's packed down. But where the sites are, it's not packed down. Hey, here, let me show you. So where everyone's driving non-stop in and out, it's pretty packed. But when you get to the sites, it's more like this, where it's just all rocks, and you got your photo op there with, hey, 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 boo-boo. I mean, Yogi. And then you got your ranger station, has your camp store, firewood, propane over here. They've got some tents set up. They're setting up for a little kids event here coming up soon. You're gonna check in here and then you're gonna head down that way to the left to get to all the sites. And you got the jumping pillow over here. As always, you gotta abide by the 5.5 mile per hour speed limit. You can see this couple here walking with their dogs, so they allow dogs at the park here. I don't know what that is in there. Maybe it was like a water slide or something, I don't know. This area here was actually the first area that was open when they opened up. I think there's 6 or 8, maybe 10 sites in there. Got another trail over here, playground. And then for reference, the pool's back there. And then straight down this way is where that circle is that leads to the other set of campsites. First time I ever think I've seen a seesaw with so many seats. It's pretty cool though.
Look at me, girls.
Whoa. Evening is here. We're outside cooking dinner. We're gonna get a fire going later. So let's check out the fridge, see what we got. We got another local brew here. Let's check it out. So for this weekend, we've got Pendragon Porter, Fortnight Brewery in Cary, North Carolina. Got some eggs going here with some onions and some ham. Dawn's gonna put some Munster cheese in. Munster cheese, not monster cheese. There's a difference, you know. We got biscuits going in the oven. One of the things we use camping for here is a lot of times it's just getting rid of some of the leftovers at home. It's lunch meat ham that we had from the week. And bring it with us and throw it in with our eggs. It rained a little bit this morning, but it's not supposed to rain anymore according to the weather report, which is a good thing because it was supposed to rain all day today. So we'll kind of hang out. We're not going to go do anything. It's Asheboro, not much to do. We were going to do the zoo, but as you know, with the coronavirus, things are shutting down. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But to me, it is a little bit of a scary situation. If anything, not the virus itself, but the way people are reacting to it. Toilet paper, meat. Dawn said she talked to a friend today, and they went to Target, and there wasn't even any medication on the shelves. No ibuprofen, no cough syrup. So that's what's scaring me is the hoarding that's taking place and the fights and the arguments over this stuff. Anyways, we'll get the day going here. Just enjoy ourselves. See here, the bright red Christmas shirt. If you noticed yesterday, I had the bright green Christmas shirt. And then I also have a black shirt that's kind of the same. Different decals in the front and back, but I bought them all 3 together. As I've said so many times, we're a little frugal, so those were bought brand new. Good thing. But at a cheap discount. I mean, I think they were $4 or $5 a piece at a store in the mall. It's mid-afternoon on Saturday, and we're just taking a little break. We've been out and about. It's been a little warm and sunny, so we decided to take a little break and watch a movie. What are we watching, Maddie?
Judy Moody.
Judy Moody. Let's take a look at Madison's hair here. So since school's closed for gosh knows how long, Maddie wanted her hair purple, so we went ahead and did it. Looks pretty cool. We're maybe going to give it another coat, but here's what we're watching. Judy Moody. It's about 3 o'clock. We'll watch this and then we'll maybe head back out and do something outside again. Well, evening is upon us. It ended up a great day considering they were calling for rain all day. But we do have this moving in. So it's been sprinkling a little bit. I don't think it's going to be much. It did drop the temperature some. I'd say it's maybe 60 degrees. It's not bad, but 60 degrees in the evening. And it's a little bit of a chill, and there's a breeze. But that's all right. We got the in-laws tent back there, so we'll sit under there if it gets too bad. We might get a fire going at some point this evening. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Can you hear it? Kind of sounds like popcorn. We're under the tent here. The rain's hitting. Well, good morning. Sunday morning. Much colder than it's been the last few days. I think it's in the low 50s right now. You can see here. Supposed to get into the high 50s, but that's it for today. So after having a few days in the 60s and 70s and even approaching 80s, we're going to be in the 50s today. But we're going to head home, get back to reality. Here's their lake. It's a decent size. I know it's catch and release. They did a couple activities yesterday for the kids, trying to keep everyone to kind of keep their distance, but they did one activity where they have a garden gnome, little 20-inch garden gnome, and they hid him somewhere in the park and then gave clues to find him. And one of the clues was something about, if it rains, I'm okay. If it rains too much, I'll wash away. And this is where he was. He was down here by the pond. Right over here. Some kids finally found him. I think they gave him $5 or something. I'm not sure. All in all, I would say this park needs some work. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. You know, I hate comparing parks to each other, especially when one is $100 a night and the next one is $60 a night. You should get more for that $40 a night. But I think we paid right around $70, maybe even $79 a night for this place. And it just needs some work. It's new, but there's just some things they need to work on. The pool looks nice. And again, the problem, you know, part of the issue is there's not a whole lot of sites. So the less sites you have, the less money you bring in, the less money you bring to have to do improvements. Could you bring your bikes here and ride around? Yeah, they have these dirt trails. But I would say some of the roadways with that blue rock might be a little bit of a rough ride. What should they improve? I think they need to get some grass in some of the grassy areas. Maybe smooth out some of the trails. I mean, even the trail to walk down here is not that great. But again, we are camping, which is a good thing, no matter what. And maybe middle of summer when that pool's open, it'd be something to do all day. But I would say this is the kind of place you probably just kind of sit around and hang out more than doing activities like an Ocean Lakes or Carolina Pines. Maddie has said she doesn't want to come back. I think that'll probably change if we came back when the pool was open. And of course, if she had friends with her. If she can bring friends, she's always a little more happy.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back up here, get the camper all ready to go to get out of here and get back home and get back to life. Good thing is I get to pull it into the backyard this time, so we don't have to empty anything right now, or we don't have to empty anything when we get to the storage unit. We'll just do it from home, so that'll be nice. Hey, but as always, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, subscribe, share with your friends, leave some comments, and we will pick you up soon. We had a trip planned for Stone Mountain in North Carolina for 2 weeks from now, but all the parks are closed, so not sure what we're going to do next, but we'll try to keep you up to date. Alrighty, bye-bye.